Academic pressures affect high schoolers all the time. A stressed mind becomes normal as we move into high school. More and more stories are being told every day of people staying up late into the night to finish notes or projects. We've created a community when one is looked down upon if they don't spend a significant amount of time on their academics. Normalizing an unhealthy lifestyle is setting up kids to eventually fail instead of succeeding and being independent.
Academic pressure and stress is visible everywhere we go, whether that be chemistry class, Snapchat private stories, or from authority figures around us. According to The Guardian, 80% of students reported symptoms of stress or anxiety.
I see a lot of people procrastinating and all that, which makes it really difficult to get stuff out of the way.
I think especially in the Bay Area, if you're living here, academic stress is very high. The social pressure of getting good grades, taking high courses, and going to the best college and getting the best degree and the best job is just what people want here compared to other states and other cities that I've noticed and I've been to. So yeah.
Some of my friends definitely feel stressed. You can tell that they're a little concerned about college and things, especially this time of year. But I wouldn't say it's super prevalent with people I'm near.
It makes them very stressed, and they don't know really what to do about it, so they kind of just stress and hold it up, and it makes it worse later on.
People often take it too seriously and get too stressed out over certain classes or assignments.
Students receive their stress from many places. Parents, peers, and ourselves are primary sources of academic pressure.
Definitely my parents, they always push me to strive for the best grades or things for me.
I'd say my dad. I think he likes to put pressure on me about getting the best grades I can get.
Probably myself. I think I would be my greatest source of academic pressure because I want to see myself succeed.
Competition between students can turn toxic.
I would say sometimes it depends who you're talking to. Sometimes there's competition, yeah.
I wouldn't say toxic, but I think just getting the best grades in general, who can get A's and who can get B's and who can go to the best college.
There's a difference between learning and just sitting in class. Retaining the information provided can be difficult if it's not taught right.
Sometimes, it really depends on which class you're taking, but sometimes I really feel like I'm just getting shoved information into my head.
That depends on the class. Some classes, maybe A-Push, I hear a lot about that class being you just memorize things, or maybe some certain math classes like stats. You just remember how to write the answer to the question and you're not actually learning why you're learning it. And so that might be an issue, but other classes you do learn how to apply, I think, so it might be half and half.
Students may seem trapped, not able to express their independent thoughts in high school. Less creativity in school means less learning.
It's not difficult because we have a bunch of activities at school that we can do, and yeah, it's pretty easy to express it.
I would say it's encouraged, but I would also say it's difficult. It's you need a little bit of courage to say what you mean and what's on your mind and express yourself, but I do think it's important to do that.
I think it's encouraged by clubs and things that you can do at school, but I wouldn't say the school itself is saying to do that.
Yeah, I think it's difficult to do it around people that you don't know, but yeah, it's encouraged for your best work.
Throughout the school year, students are either extremely stressed or much less tense. Most students do feel like they have time to relax, and freshmen typically are more stressed than the seniors due to a new workload and environment. High schoolers find more time to relax as they adapt to a new environment.
I do think I have time to relax. I think it's definitely gone up in recent years. I think freshman year, you're kind of loaded with all this homework and new course loads and things, and it's hard to find time for yourself. By senior year, you kind of figure it out and get into a rhythm, and that helps.
We hope you learned something from this about how academic pressure affects you.